Do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Yeah. Hello. How's everyone doing out there? Today's one of those days you almost wish that there was a extinction level event that really worked really well and took out the stupids. You know, I'm one of those guys that believes that nature generally takes care of people like that. But nature has taught me that the dumbest motherfuckers procreate the quickest, which, if you watch the movie Idiocracy, that's the future of the United States. Smart people are not having kids. Smart people are waiting. Smart people are, waiting for the right situation. Nobody in their right mind would bring a child into this shithole of a fucking planet, right? You got a guy, the balls and dick, 6'2", with lipstick and a wig, and he says, "Hey, you want to go out?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't fuck dudes, bro." "How dare you? It's ma'am." And I'm the bigot for not wanting to fuck a dude. So yeah, I think there needs to be an extinction level event, and hopefully it's targeted. Because God damn it, there's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out there. And it's an imbalance. Thanos was right. God damn it, if I had the Infinity Stones, I'd be like, anyone that has ever said cats are ruined by a ghost camp tomb, you're fucking dead. Half my arm would fucking fly off, but it would be worth it. Hey, the people that say that the only way a coyote chops is if you lock the cams, they all die. Everyone's fucking dead, right? But for whatever reason, those guys or girls are the most fertile. They're thriving. They have 16 kids. They're doing fine. And people like me have to send them tunes. People like me have to deal with them on YouTube. People like me have to explain life to them. 1080s are excellent drag cars. You all die. Stock Gen 3 Mustangs run 10s full weight. All die. You all die. You just become dust. CJ and cammed Coyote 10R80 cars 60 foot better. My favorite is seeing a guy spend $3,000 of his hard-earned money, put CJ intake manifold on his car, a P51 cold air, a TJ 69 millimeter throttle body, E85, cams, and the face he must make when he looks at his time slip is like that cat that he's like, "Yeah, I think you gave me the wrong slip, sir. I think, sir, excuse me, do you have another slip back there? I must have the wrong one because I spent $3,000 on a CJ and cam setup on my full weight stock converter Coyote, and this is telling me it ran the same number I ran stock with the 85. Yeah, your car number 6969. Yes, that is me. Oh, no, that's your slip. Gets on the phone, gets on the forums, goes to the most reliable source of information on the planet when it comes to Mustangs, Mustang 6G. "Hey, Lund tuned. I think something's wrong with my tune. I bought cams. You know, the cams that make a lot of power after 5,500 RPMs. I bought an intake manifold that makes a lot of power after 6,000 RPMs. I did not do anything to the torque converter or gear ratio to take advantage of that. And now I need to be explained. Someone needs to explain to me why I went 11.7. Something's wrong with the tune. It needs more saw. Do I need 2-inch headers on my NA CJ cammed Coyote with stock torque converter to run the number? Like, tell me what parts I have to buy. And I have to sit there and, like, guys, I have to sit there and explain every single thing about how motors work, what the cams do, what the intake manifold does. I have to sit there and explain to people basic, general 101, how engines work, how can't, like, I can't do that. I can't do that. I have way too many tunes to send to sit there, on a P0 tire. So the misinformation that's going on out there, the huge amounts of misinformation going on out there, is basically, it's like a snowball effect. And it is so widespread that when you become the stopgap, when you become the person that gets asked a myth that has been running through TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Grindr, and they go, hey, Alex, my car should be quicker with CJ and cams, right? I go, no. Who told you that? Wait, well, it makes more power, right? When you strap it on a dyno, pendejo. When you strap it on a dyno, pendejo, and it makes more peak power, pendejo. Peak, meaning at the top of the RPM. Way the fuck up there, 7,800. You don't understand that you now have to reconfigure the whole fucking vehicle to take advantage of that power curve, cabrón? Wait. I thought I could just bolt on these parts and it would just work. So I have to, what do people do? They screenshot they screenshot an authority, not the utmost authority, but I know some stuff. They screenshot it, guys, and put it up on the forum or post and say, is he right? Hey, is the guy that does this for a living right? Layman's? Hey, layman's. People that have never raced before and don't know shit about cars, is he right? I don't know, but I know my tuner with that setup went quicker. Meanwhile, the car has Lexan windows, no hood, $5,500 Bellac wheels, no exhaust, no interior, no airbags, no AC. And you just get tired of the same old fucking dumb shit. Right? We had a super stupid today. Like a super spreader event. We had a super stupid today. Brandon, God love him, is too nice. Brandon is the nicest guy on the planet. And he'll never say, fuck you, right? He'll say, oh, I am really disappointed that you and I are not agreeing on this certain subject matter. But if there's anything I can do to help you forward, friend, I will be happy to do so. And my reply to that guy, fuck you, right? But Brandon is not me. Brandon is better than me. Customer has a bad O2. Trims are all over the place. Brandon simply says, hey man, your car is not reading the O2. Can you please fix your O2s? And then we will send you a tune. That's reasonable. Guy says, just send me the tune, and if it makes under 463 rural horsepower, I'm leaving Lund. Alex would have said, fuck you. But Brandon is better than me. Brandon is going to work with the guy. Hopefully he gets on the program. But I'm done with shit like that. That's why people don't talk to me like that. They know better. So the stupids are out. The stupids are absolutely out. And the misinformation, disinformation campaign is being spread by people that have skin in the game. They have skin in the game. You're gonna ask Alex, should I shoot for 1,300 horsepower on a 10RD? I go, fuck no. But this guy does it, cool. You're asking me. If you want an answer from that guy, ask that guy. And then when that guy says yes, have that guy tune your car, have that guy build your car, have that guy do everything to your car. Don't talk to me. Oh, you just don't know how to tune it. Right. You're right. You're right. I don't care. Don't care. So you're starting to see a lot of people say some shit. People that are supposed authorities or just rumors. 2-inch headers NA. Yeah, there is a guy right now listening to this show that has 2-inch headers on an NA car, and he swears to God it made a difference in his car. You're right, it made a difference in your car. It made 6 less torque. There are guys right now on this chat that have fuel systems, big injectors on an NA car, so they can run an exotic fuel. There are people on this chat right now that get beat by cars that make more power and are lighter, and want to spend over $3,000 or $4,000 to keep up with that car, as opposed to just shoving a blower on it or make your car lighter. Bro, it's unbelievable. Now, other tuners I'm sure experience this, but it's really crazy. It's a really crazy way to kind of like live your life, in my opinion. To have a cyclical, constant, repetitive justification of what you do for a living all the time. And when you see the chats, go fucking, when you see the chats and you see the replies on your YouTube channel, you wonder if humanity doesn't need a complete different level, extinction level event. And thank you for... Oh my God. 2 Auto Solutions, Oh My God Cookies, and Calimer Transmissions, and the Parts Farm for being sponsors of the show. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys very much for allowing the show to happen. Thank you. Okay, so let's say hi to the people here. We'll talk about a bunch of bullshit. I wanted to get on talking about unions. That's right. I'm going to talk a little bit about unions after I get saying hi to the people here. Because a lot of people out there are also misinformed about that certain subject matter. We'll talk about that real quick. Andy Ali, Harley 4-door, Fresh Pastelazos are in the house. JD Swag, Douche did it. Ulysses Second Shift Racing, One Quick Trick, One Quick Truck. I thought it was One Quick. You got to change that. It reads One Quick Trick. You might want to change that to just truck. It's kind of like bad. Mr. Mustang's in the house. What's up? Bruce Lee, AS Vega, Wesley Stewart, Paul H. Valley 10 Speed's in the house. Vaughn Lipchip Racing. Found the worst car on IG the other day. It's a white V6. Don't care. You said V6. Who cares? One Slow 50. Ryan Davis, Jeremiah. We got Clean 93 GT. Brian D. FLKA for life. Delusional people are running the world. Jason Herring, Jose Garcia, Jeremiah Rivera, HTFU grad, Harley 4-door, Scott N, Jason Babal, Jared Wells, Franco, Potential Spam, Diego Dunn, A Blower, Rican, It's Just a Dick, 301, Carlos Arroyo, Don, Jason, Ray, Noel, S550, Josh. Let's get all the way to the bottom here. Coca-Cola, Preston, El Sancho, Louis 1080, Justin, Angel, Andrew, Grip Garage, and Annie Black Betty. So, The other day, I had a, why can't you just add timing to my 91 tune? Trying to look into a 10R80 Gen 3 Mustang. What's the power limit on 10R80 before it has issues? Stock. I've seen stock 10R80s have issues. So you can have issues at any time or never. But typically at 800 wheel, they don't like to shift. They just say, no, we're good. We're going to pass on that. So the other day I was talking about unions, right? There was a couple of episodes ago where I started talking about unions in general, how they're not really beneficial to modern ways, especially United Auto Worker unions. I think unions maybe were needed back in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, even 60s. OSHA came into play, and generally companies could not really abuse workers anymore. And unions, to me, are an antiquated way of kind of handling things. But there was some guy legitimately going, you don't know anything about collective bargaining agreement? You should just shut up and stay away from politics and not talk about unions. Okay, dickhead. So let me ask you a question. Let's say you work at the Ford plant and you do more work than the guy at the station next to you, right? At the guy next to you, you're both in a union, you're both been there 5 years, but you outwork this guy 3-1. You kill it. Your quality, the quality of the work that you do, everything that you do is above and beyond the guy that does the same job right next to you at a similar station. Will you be rewarded for your exceptional work ethic above and beyond the guy that's doing the exact same job next to you? Generally, no. Generally, you're rewarded for time. You are rewarded for time. Your seniority. I've been here 6 years. I am now a D2 qualified windshield installer. Okay, got it. But what if I'm a better windshield installer than you and I've been there for less time? Let's say I've been there for 1 year and I am installing windshields at a quicker pace, 2-1. 2-1. I am killing it. I am installing windshields faster. I have less cracks on the windshield that I install, and I am doing better than you. Is my extra work, my individual labor, rewarded over and above and beyond anyone that's doing the same job, but they've been there longer? I'm going to get hate, but I'm going to get hate from people that are not logical. They're not logical. So, let me ask you a question. Let's say you want to get paid more money based on your individuality. I am killing it out here, man. I'm busting my ass, and Jose or Steve or Mike, they're lazy as fuck, and they're making the exact same shit I'm making, but I'm doing 3, 4, 5 times the work. Go ahead and tell me how that's fair. Let's talk about fairness. How is that fair for someone that is doing more work to make the same money that someone that's doing less work? I'm one of those guys that I will outwork you. Every job I've had, I've made the money that I've made because I outwork you. And that is rewarded. And I've worked in systems that were unionized and that was not rewarded. You know what was rewarded? Snitching. Towing the company line or the union line, towing whatever the union says you do. Yes, sir. You are like the Borg. You're like the Borg. You are not rewarded for the work you do. You're rewarded for the time and loyalty. I'll give you 2 examples, right? Let's say there are 2 buildings next to each other. There's 2 buildings next to each other. OSHA is a thing. OSHA is managing the safety on both sides. OSHA and all the safety, the regulatory commissions, everything is legitimate. This building is being put up by everything union. Electricians, pipe fitters, carpentry union, everything is being put up by a union in this building. But in this building, they hired the best people for the job. Which building do you think will go up first? Go ahead. I have worked. Have you guys worked shutdowns? Have you guys worked shutdowns if you're a millwright? What is the longest amount of time you ever worked in a row? 24 hours. I worked 24 hours. Straight. I got paid time and a half after 8, double time after 16, and I got $1,000 bonus. In that same shutdown, there were union electricians and pipe fitters, 8-hour shift and they left. And I made stupid money working one 24-hour shift, did triple the work, and made probably triple the money. So the next time you talk to me about bargaining, collective agreements, contracts, strikes, and all this bullshit, talk to me about individuality versus the collective, and which one would you rather be? Would you rather get paid for the work you do? Or would you rather get paid for your loyalty and time? That's all I got to say about that shit. Don't talk to me about unions. I've been around more unions than you fucking know about. Just because you're part of one doesn't mean shit. Worked in Boston, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York State, New Hampshire. I've been working around more unions than you fucking know. Don't talk to me about unions. Please stop it. 23. Hey, that's a man right there. 23 hours, no breaks. I've been on a 72-hour OP and didn't make a dime. 15 and a half hours is the most per FAA, but can consecutive. Don't forget union dues. Oh, and what if you just want to leave the union, right? Let's say you are wanting to leave the union and you say, you know what? This bargaining agreement, this collective bargaining agreement is not really up to what I think I am. I am the exceptional welder in the shop. I am the exceptional pipe fitter. I am the exceptional carpenter. I am the guy that stands out above all. And I want to get paid for that individualism. And I would like to get paid what my work is worth. Now these union motherfuckers are going to fuck with you. They're going to fuck with you. Because you left the collective. And now you're making them look bad. How many times didn't I go to a building in Boston and worked a pump job, an AC job, a valve job, a big gate valve, do a PM on a bunch of pumps, on air handlers, replacing bearings. How many times didn't I go in there and work 10 hours straight? And the union motherfuckers were looking at me like, you're making us look bad. You're making us look bad. I'm like, you're making you look bad. I'm not making you look bad. I'm working. I'm one of those psychopaths that just works straight through. And you know when my break is? My drive home. Because I used to work in Boston, so on the hour and a half home, I'm chilling. I'm just listening to the radio. Oh, you're getting taken advantage of. Oh, that's right. I'm getting taken advantage of. Meanwhile, you got your feet up in the air. Right. Got it. Channel support. Thank you. Oh, shit. I know a guy that was hired by UPS and delivered more stops per hour over the 20-year vets. He was confronted by those and threatened that if he didn't slow down, he was making them look bad. I have a friend who works for Palm Beach County. He was told to slow his work down because he was making the veterans look bad. Exactly what Second Shift Racing said. It's very true. 18 and a half is my longest day. In the military, I worked multiple days straight, troubleshooting gear and sleeping next to the stupid radio. All I got was a good job having you signed your maintenance. Hey, Matt 20T gave me $20. I wanted to say this because some people don't understand that side of it. Some people like being protected. Some people like being, the union blanket, the union, you're feeling all warm and fuzzy inside and you feel protected until contract negotiations have to start again. Oh, stop it. So imagine, and this is why I say all this shit, right? Tesla, Ford. Let's say both of them are building electric vehicle. Forget electric vehicle. How about a vehicle? Which one of the companies do you think is going to get things done more efficiently and better? Alex, what about the gaps on the fucking panels? You tell me. Them UPM boys are slow anyway. Quality, time, effectiveness, and efficiency. Premium pay for premium results. Damn, I'm late again. Hit like, motherfuckers. Union's motto is drag your feet, create overtime, rinse, and repeat. So a lot of people are not going to like this show, but I wanted to mention it because I thought it was such a ridiculous way of thinking. Initially we're talking about misinformed, delusional people, but I also wanted to talk about this union mentality that's out there from the people that are in unions, and they don't understand that individuality is rewarded. If I'm busting my ass and killing it, I'd rather be rewarded for that work than my time and loyalty. Those 12, 7 days a week hit different in Mexico, Alfredo. What's your opinion on Nitrous Gen 3? Okay, so that's the other misinformation, Smurf. A lot of people look at the price of a nitrous kit and go, that's what I'm going to get. I can make 590 or 600 horsepower for $2,000. Okay, so now the mounting of the nitrous kit is crucial so your knock sensors don't go apeshit. The jetting, you still got to plug you got to check your plugs often. You got to make sure your bottle heater's on. You got to make sure the window switch is good. You need to know more about cars with nitrous than with a turbo or a supercharger. I know so many dumb rich motherfuckers that don't know shit about cars except what the tuner tells them. And they have deep 8 and high 7-second cars. They don't know shit more than what the tuner tells them. But those guys, you give them a nitrous kit, they'll blow up their car. They will blow up their car. Another misinformed crowd is the nitrous crowd. It's cheap. I can go fast cheap. No, you need to know more about cars with nitrous. You need to have high mechanical aptitude with a nitrous car than with a blower or turbo car. 100%. Any updates on PCM tech? I'm not talking PCM tech. You want to talk PCM tech? You talk to Junior. I'm not talking PCM tech. Here, fuck that. I've worked a 12-hour day and then had to stay and watch the equipment overnight because a guy got fired and the boss was worried. Ford invented panel gaps. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like everyone makes fun of Tesla panel gap. When was the last time y'all saw a quality Ford product that wasn't an F-150? That wasn't an F-150. Santana, the right union can change. What about your mindset and your work ethic? Why can't your mindset and your work ethic set you up for life? Why can't you work really hard and set yourself up for life? Why do you need a union for that? Fuck all that shit. Channel support and the guys at Lund have favorite drink, would like to support some other way apart from ordering a tune. Flacco, if you want to send bangs, the guys at Lund Racing love Bang Energy Drink. So if you guys won't know the address because we're not going to give you the address. But if you talk to Nardi or someone in the ticket system, maybe they could give you the address. I'm not going to give the address out on this channel. But they love Bang Energy Drinks. And if you guys want to really help out Lund Racing, send food, drinks, C4 energy drink. They love energy drinks. So have at it. Bang Energy Drinks. And a bunch of different flavors. They love all the different flavors. My brother is, and thank you for the $100. You really don't have to do that. I feel weird taking your money, but I'll take it. Thank you. JR10 says, my brother's forced to be in the Teamsters at this company. Union folds every time during the contract negotiations. Have someone in the building all day election season pushing Dem voting. Big Daddy Patty says, been a non-union plumber for the last few years. Unions won't tell you that the industry standard is the same across the board and you can actually make more money this side of the river. Tesla costs triple the price to fix of a Ford or Chevy. Tesla costs triple. Okay, how many oil changes on a Tesla? 0. How many transmission changes on a Tesla? 0. So brake pads and tires. Right. And okay. How many times does a Tesla battery fail? How many times does a Ford motor fail? How many times does a Ford transmission fail? I can almost bet you more motors on Ford Mustangs, just Ford Mustangs, fail unmodified. And GT350 motors go out there unmodified, no tune, go to a track because it's a road race car, fail. And how much is a new Voodoo motor? $17,000. And you're going to tell me about a $20,000 battery Tell me what fails more, a Mustang motor or a battery. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try to make that connection, bro. You still think silver and red Boss 302 is the best looking car? Yes. Best looking Boss 302, I said. I didn't say best looking car. Look, I would take a Laguna Seca Boss 302 and cash, because I need cash for my GT500. No research. Coke Zero, kill the Dolphins cam. The Amory. Nitrous is good for clickbait and for going fast when it isn't available. Whipple versus Roush. Come on, stop it. Staying mode is a perfect example of not knowing how to use nitrous. The Model T. Dumb question. You have to hit the blower switch before the nitrous switch. You are paying Tesla prices for Ford panel gaps, though. Yeah, you are. How much is a Model 3? GT250 bumper sag is a thing. Man, my GT500 don't have crazy gaps. Rich people question. My deck lid is crooked as fuck. So many 350 and 350Rs with bad bumper gap. They love bangs. What are you doing? Just banging the Lund team. That Union tick. Right. Mine needed phasers and tensioners. Luckily, it was still in warranty. Because of the regen, I've heard of the Teslas getting 3 to 5 years on a set of brakes. No. Mr. Jimmy Jams, no. Gaps in the panels. Oh, the only reason Tesla is a thing is because of his tweets. Boy. A headlight is a headlight. A brake pad's in the same, but one has an engine that can blow up at any moment. Nitrous ain't cheap with everything you need, and you are the tuner. Tesla batteries are also warranted for 400,000 miles. I'm so exhausted of the Tesla is more costly to maintain than an ICE car. Completely false narrative. Misinformation. There is no bigger misinformation than people that talk about electric vehicles. It's because they're scared. It comes down to they are scared that their ICE car is going to go away. It's not going to go away. It's going to be around. Electric cars are here, and they're here to stay. And the better the battery technology becomes, the better the car is. I have literally people, and JR10 is one of them. He was arguing in a video that Teslas are whack shit, and if it wasn't for SpaceX, if it wasn't for his tweets, if it wasn't for the popularity of Elon Musk, that Tesla wouldn't even be a thing. Never mind the sales, never mind Giga Berlin, Giga Texas, the Fremont plant, the China Giga plant. No, never mind that stuff. Forget that stuff. It's only because Elon Musk has funny tweets that Tesla's popular. Man, the misinformation and the fear of change, especially. I don't give a fuck that you don't like ICE battery powered cars. Just don't lie about them. Just don't lie about them. Lithium ends up in the ocean. What? The lithium, yeah, Alex, they make huge holes in the earth and end up in the ocean. Oh, so you're okay, wait, hold on. So you're telling me when Tesla replaces a battery in the car, yep, go ahead and drive to the Santa Monica Pier, yup, and they take a dump truck and they back it in and they dump the batteries in the ocean. That's what you're telling me? Yes. And I'm so tired of trying to defend it because people think I'm like some kind of advocate. I don't own a battery operated vehicle. I don't have stock in Tesla. Like, there are people that talk bad about Tesla or SpaceX. And those are the same people at the drag strip, sitting in the stands, and they say the following. Well, of course Cletus's car went 6. It's got a Steve Morris engine. He's a millionaire. Someone had to install it. Someone had to tune it. Someone had to put it in a car. Someone had to set it up. No. It's an automatic. If I had that kind of money, I'd be quicker. Look, I'm so sick and tired of dealing with these people that they see something. They Monday morning quarterback. If grandma had balls, he'd be grandpa. They make these weird narratives in their mind that this should be this, and the only reason Alex. There are people right now that say the only reason Alex is employed by Lund is because of his YouTube channel. I guarantee there are people on this chat right now that that make it like they're fans, but in actuality, they're going, if it wasn't for the YouTube channel, Alex wouldn't be working at Lund. Never mind the volume that I put out. Never mind the customer service. Never mind the professionalism. Never mind me. Dude, there are people out there pushing some weird narratives, and you get tired of defending that shit. You're just like, you know what? Fuck you. Oh, you didn't make 463 rear-wheel horsepower? Suck my dick, buddy. Go to another dyno. Make it SAE. Don't make it ST. Make it STD smoothing 5. Fuck it. You can make whatever power you want just by tweaking the dyno. Dickhead. I'm done defending that shit. Jay Walker said something. Did you see a week ago? Jim Farley's Ford CEO podcast. One of the smartest things Tesla can do is partner with Ford to use their dealer network as a licensed group of service centers. That would be really fucking stupid. But Ford would be really smart to partner up with Tesla to use their supercharging network. Now, a lot of you guys that hate Tesla, hate them all you want. Hate them all you want. The best charging network in the world is owned, built, and operated by Tesla. No one said it's free to charge. No one said it's free to charge. That's the other thing. I mean, let's be real. Your pyramid talk is exactly what Mr. Lind paid attention to you. Your Lind. No. No. The Bama shit was what got his attention. Me talking shit about Bama. And let's be real. I'm gonna tell you guys something that you didn't know that happened. And this isn't a negative on Mr. John Lund Sr. But I will tell you something that will probably you haven't heard before. Are you ready? John Lund Sr. asked me to stop doing YouTube shit when I first got hired by him. So if your thought process is Alex is only valuable to Lund because of the YouTube channel, Mr. Senior said, Alex, you're going to stop this stuff, right? And I go, no, sir, I would like to keep it going. And you know what? It was actually beneficial. But initially, he didn't want me for my YouTube shit. He wanted me to just say, eh. And again, I'm not saying it's a negative. He simply asked me, you're going to stop this, right? And I'm like, no, I'm going to keep it trucking. And it has been so beneficial to Lund. Probably not measurable. Like, I can't measure how much impact this channel has to Lund. But I think once John Sr. saw how positive it can be, he let it ride. But they did not hire me because I was going to shout them out. I was asked to stop doing it. And again, it is not a negative. I understood where he was coming from to protect his brand and his business. So don't go out there saying, I can't believe that. He did it to protect his business. And I said, no, sir, I'd like to keep it going. And it has the first time done. The first time. Second time, he was all good. Second time, he knew the deal. Ford would work to access chargers and batteries. They probably on their knees in front of Elon, just battery that lasts more than 50 miles. Oh, my bad, bro. I thought that's what you meant when he told the story. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I remember when I bought my 13 GT, there was a 14 GT 500 in the showroom. Sale price $87,000. This was May 2013, $22,000 at the moment. What was he talking about? Not gonna lie, would be nice flooring a Tesla all day and not worry about the rods flying out. You could probably track sales once live stream started. There had to be a measurable impact. No. Again, guys, please. I know how some of you think. That's why I kind of hesitated saying that. He did not say it in an accusatory way or if you don't stop, it's going to be an issue. No, he simply said, you're going to stop this, right? And I'm like, no, I'm going to keep it trucking, bro. Now, I had to be careful. I can't go out there going, fuck Bama, fuck. I could not do that. Because it would be a negative. At the time, Bama was still tuning. At the time, there were 3 or 4 Ford tuners that were worth a damn. Now there's one. Us. Sorry. Everyone else, smoke and mirrors. Misinformation, disinformation. Sorry, it's the truth. Alex needs to keep sponsorship. I don't know what he's saying. Do you recommend an aftermarket resonator that makes my free-flowing exhaust a bit quieter? Yes. Trust me. The MagnaFlow mid-muffler is actually pretty good, but it's an expensive kit. I always wondered about Tesla's longevity. Just never knew anyone with one until recently. Sorry I'm late, boss. King Bicho. ADM is the adjusted market price I'd have reserved the Lightning if I had better range, honestly. I've driven a buddy's dual motor Tesla. It's fast. Stupid fast. Guys, meant that in a complimentary tone. Got it. The early episodes were a lot different, more low-key and educational. The early episodes. Did you watch my shit? Oh, you mean the live streams? No, he meant the YouTube channel in general. He didn't say anything about the live streams. Was that around the same time you stopped the YOLO character? I stopped the YOLO character, Keith, because I didn't want to be a clown. I started seeing people like Cletus. To this day, he has to maintain the accent. To this day, he has to say frick. To this day, he has to be, no offense, Mr. Garrett Mitchell, fake. If that's him for real, oh my Lord, oh God, vaya con Dios. If he says yee in his daily life, but I didn't want to be a clown anymore. I didn't want to be a clown. I didn't want to be known as a clown. I said, look, if people are going to like me, they're going to like me for me. And if they're not going to like me, they're not going to like me. Fuck it. But I don't want to be a clown. Now, I could always bring the character back in drips and drabs here and there, but I'm not going to make the channel a central figure, the YOLO douchebag character as a central figure to this channel. Again, guys, if you were to go by money, the moment I was YOLO douchebag, right, I made $300 to $700 a month on YouTube for 2 years. YOLO douchebag, YOLO douchebag, YOLO douchebag. Boom, boom, putting out videos, making fun, doing funny shit, thinking of skits, thinking of da. The moment I started talking normal, real stuff and giving you guys information, I made my first $1,000, my first $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month when I started talking normal and giving you guys information. Could do a survey and ask customers how they hear about Lund. Nah, I think a lot of customers hate me, but they tolerate me. That's okay. Fuck them. Learned to drive a manual a month ago, and I'm going to track for the first time. Any tips, bitcho? So, we were going to give him the talk, guys, right? We're going to give him the talk. Jason, we're going to give you the talk. So, the first thing you do is take your tire pressure and put it up to 40 PSI on the rears with the stock sport, the Michelins, right? If it's a Gen 3, stock Michelins. If it's a Gen 2, the stock Pirellis, 40 PSI. Okay, go to the track. Drive right through the water box. Make sure you get as much water in the front of the tires as possible. Do a burnout in the water box and end the burnout in the water box. Slowly drive forward, very slowly. When you stage, make sure these two lights are on immediately before your opponent's lights are on. Double bulb the gentleman before anything. Boom, boom. Stage and pre-stage. When you see these lights drop, a 500 light goes boom, 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 then green. Go on green. But the way you go is you floor it, let it bounce off the limiter 3 times, boom, 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 dump the clutch, and just shift from there on out. And you'll probably get a pass you'll never forget. Oh, we should link the old video that explains the process. Once you spin, stop, back up, clear it out one more time. If you can do a dry hop, do as many dry hops as possible before you get to the line to make sure that your tires are extra, extra, extra sticky. The thing that attracted me to your channel years ago is that you keep it real. Thank you. I appreciate that. Rep Castillo. Say, mama. Hey, Alex, I did what you said. I ended up in the wall. What did I do wrong? When you run off the road, make sure you lock it. Alex, so don't do that. Yeah, make sure that when your car launches, it sounds exactly like this. Then you launch. Really good, Santana. Red means go, Zimbabwe champion. Don't forget to bump to the line, right? Do a squid burnout for sure. Don't forget to put in more aggressive clutch assist spring to get firmer shifts. You forgot the fact that you should commit and keep your foot floored during the wheel hop. If you do that, you better video it. I really hope he records that unforgettable moment. The vehicle did not pass the test. Alex, I ended up in the sand. What was I supposed to do? Actually, if you end up in the sand trap, you did everything right. It's there for a reason. It's there for a reason. Poor guy. I hope. Okay, don't do that. What I just said, don't do it. But I was referencing an old video. Let me see. Where's that video? Let me go to my channel. Let's do it live. My channel. Your channel. Oh, that's great. That's good shit. Videos. Ooh, oldest to newest, right? Oldest to newest? Oldest. Yeah, let's do oldest to newest. Let's see. Tips and tricks to a... Okay, here it is. I got it, guys. Tips and tricks to a perfect launch at the drag strip. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Skinny Alex coming at you.
Hey, it's Alex. I see a lot of you guys posting for advice on how to make these 2011 through 2014 cars launch at the track properly. Trying to get your best ET. A lot of you guys wonder whether you should go with the drag radial or with the slick. Well, you know, I have 3 quick tips as to what to do at the track to at least yield you a better launch, and hopefully that'll help you on your track day. First, roll through the water box. Basically, if you have a regular size front tire, whether you have a slick or drag radial in the back, doesn't matter. Roll right through it to make sure you carry as much water as possible to the starting line. Because, you understand, backing up to it is for noobs. You understand? You got to roll right through it, just like John Force does. Second of all, do a John Force type burnout, especially with a street tire like a Pirelli P0. Loves nothing better than to be insanely hot and almost melted. That'll definitely get you to launch real good. And third, make sure you rev it to about 8,000 RPM and just dump the clutch. Just dump it, because these 5.0s, I mean, they're built fucking for tough. And, you know, nothing's going to break these things. Not like an axle tube will bend or anything. So remember, roll through the water box, carry as much water as possible to the starting line, do a John Force burnout, and dump the clutch at 8,000 RPMs. You should have 0 issues.
0 issues, man. 0 issues. Good job, Alex. Good job. I love the fact that I was able to, help out a lot of people with their track day. And it was a good time. It's a good time. Oh, gotta love it. Just hold to the floor and sidestep. That was the video I was talking about, right? Just bring the beach towel and some flip-flops, chill in the sand. Hey, Alex, I took your advice. Track day, hit the wall. What should I expect? Got it. His diff's gonna fly out. You forgot to tell him to hit the brakes at the end. I actually just watched this a while back. Slipping clutch on the black car. Yeah, that video is good. The slipping clutch video on the black car was my favorite video. I guess a lot of people have never gotten a view of what you do with your feet. So I put the camera down by my feet and just kind of said, all right, we'll do this, do that, do this, do that. And people were like, huh, I never even thought of doing that. And I'm like, God damn it. I don't know. I have no idea where you guys are getting your information. And that's where we talk about misinformation. That's where we talk about everything. And I'm like, where do you guys get your information? Forget this channel. Forget this channel before I even existed, Where did you guys get your information? Where did you guys go to get tech tips? If you went to svtperformance.com, all it was is a bunch of rich guys showing off their cars with bread on the hood. Oh, look at me, I'm rich. Got a certain bread on this hood, certain bread on this car's hood, certain bread. Whoa, you're so awesome because you're rich and you put bread on the hood of cars? Oh my God. I was like, what a fucking pompous prick. What a pompous prick. Good for him that he's rich. But you're a pompous fucking prick, you know? Like, just answer the question. Look at what I got. Hey, everyone, look at me. Man, if I was rich, I wouldn't show anything off. I'm not going to Man, but the biggest douchebag shit you'd ever see in your life was in SVTperformance.com. Corral.net was a nice mix. Stagnet, you couldn't find shit. S197performance.com was 3-valve nation. Junk shit. Yeah, exactly. That guy was like, I'm gonna put a hood. I'm gonna put bread on the hood of my exotic cars. Don't you think I'm awesome because I'm rich? Whoa, my God, you're rich? Oh shit. Don't forget to bump in your NA car. I used to get my information from parts catalogs. Then I found you. Still know nothing. Alrex, does the vent in the hood on S197 cause tuning issues when the filter gets wet? You mean that? But did you guys know that you could put a pad? Did you guys see that video? Where I put a pad on the hood vent and it prevented water from getting to the fuse box. You guys know that hood, that video. Mustang 6G, right? I pity the people who took advice from Mustang 6G. He's going to be with the Corvettes in the weeds. It done. I saw there were certain parts companies busted somebody for fraud. I saw where a certain parts company busted somebody for fraud. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, to be honest with you. Spitting big facts. Modern Mustangs wasn't bad. Okay, I didn't know Modern Mustangs. I don't need advice from this show. I learned everything I need from Mustang 6G. Quan, what's more douchey? Putting bread on the hood of your Mustang or driving your Bugatti downtown? I think driving your... Look, I don't know the mindset of a rich person, but rich people want to be famous. Famous people want to be rich. You could argue that I have some fame. If I was rich, you would never see me again. You would never see me again. You would never see me driving a Ferrari, Lambo, Bugatti to dinner. I don't want to be a driving target. If I have a Bugatti, I take it to a track and have fun at the track and generally be left alone. I don't want to be like, look at me, look at me. But rich guys, let's say you became a rich guy from a business, but nobody knows you're rich. They hate. Rich guys hate that you don't know that they're rich. Rich guys are like, God damn it. What do I do to be as popular as that guy? I want to be popular. I want to be famous. Dude, you already made it. You're rich. Just blend in like a normal person. I want to be rich, not famous, says Phil. You damn Skippy. I want to be rich, not famous. I don't want to have to do this. I'm an introvert. You see me out and about, I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to shut my mouth and keep on moving. I don't want to be the center of attention. I do this for money. Before I found you, I learned everything I knew from American Muscle Videos and Bama Performance. The Maxi Pad 5000 now available with the purchase of the pedal extender. You know why? Because you grew up in the hood. You never show your money. Never show your money. He knows. Gen 3 Coyote okay with a PD on pump gas at 11 PSI? I'd keep it at 10 because the Gen 3 is a 12-to-1 compression. It's a little higher compression, so it's less tolerant of pump gas. I drive my Bugatti to McDonald's every night. If you look at 6G, they guarantee 15 PSI on pump gas tune. And that is because of tuners saying that. You have tuners telling people 800 horsepower. Now, are they measuring behind the neck? When I think of horsepower numbers, I think at the wheel. So if you're going to sit there and tell me 93 octane on a Coyote-based motor, 800 rear wheel horsepower, you're a fucking liar. Or if you're able to achieve that, you're doing it at the engine's peril. You will blow it up eventually. Sorry. A lot of people have built forged low compression, high boost Coyotes so that they can make big power on pump gas. Then they figure out, wait, it takes 15 PSI on a 9-to-5 Coyote to make 700 horse? Yup, stupid. Blend in, left the fuck alone. Live life somewhere remote. Stop looking at my lunch plate and stop counting how many kernels of corn I have on my lunch plate. Guys that show their money are broke. You make Turvey famous, now he just needs the bankroll, except for Floyd. Right. Floyd's a different case. I can't make fun of the guy because he put his life at risk fighting, so he can do whatever the fuck he wants. If I was rich, I would be hard not to flex on the Porsche in my limited Ferrari. I got a friend that is fairly well off, and this dude literally shows me his bank account every time I see him. That's insecurity, 100% insecurity. If you're a super secure dude, you don't even show off that you're rich. I have a very rich friend, millionaire, multi-millionaire, multi-millionaire. Guys wears Target shorts, regular t-shirts, flip-flops. You wouldn't know he has a dime to his name. Love that guy. It's the difference between you made yourself rich or it's from mommy and daddy. You only want clout if you didn't earn it. Knowledge to pass on to nitrous guys. Add a booster bump to get rid of a lean spike. Oh yeah, abso-freaking-lutely. Iron block, low compression, 35 PSI. First 8 hours, straight pay, Monday through Friday. What's he talking about? Take the engine within an inch of its life, R2-D2 scream. Right, people go, wait a minute. I was promised 800 horsepower on pump gas. Hey, what was that? Oh, that was your piston flying out the bitch. What? Let me see if I could do it. Let me do the. That's after you're not you wanted to make 800 on pump gas. Go ahead. Look, don't if you know somebody that is promising you 800 rear wheel horsepower on a Coyote based engine on pump gas, go ahead. Go for it, bro. Now, if you put octane booster, that is not pump gas. That's octane boosted pump gas. If you're saying pump gas and you're shoving boostane or octanium in the bitch, that is not pump gas. 93 octane. Unless you can get octane boosted pump gas at the pump, that is not pump gas. You'll know I'm rich when I fly my car with my goddamn Chinook. Piston leaving chemtrails on its way out. Xander has left the chat. People who are actually rich are the biggest. But misinformation. Okay, final one for today, kiddos. Somebody installed a 3160 transmission in a Gen 3 Mustang as an upgrade. Someone was going out there going, well, it says Tremec on the side of it. So if it says Tremec, it must be better than a piece of junk China MT82. Someone actually swapped a GT350 transmission into a D4 equipped Gen 3 Mustang as an upgrade. You want to talk about the biggest waste of time in history? The absolute biggest waste of money and time in history. By downgrade. Why don't you just put a T5? Why don't you just put a T5 in the bitch? I was blown away when I saw that come through. I go, wait a minute. He put a 3160 from a GT350 into a. Is it a 31? That's what it called, right? 3160. Into a J. Oh. What is wrong with people? Just because it says Tremec on the side of the trans does not mean it's an upgrade. Let me guess. You probably think a TKO 500 is better than an MT82. Meanwhile, go ahead, try to shift that bitch over 7,500 RPM. See what happens. I'm not kidding you, boom, bye. How can I... Bro, the motherfucker said you don't have to worry about the MT82 problems. He's right. Now he has to worry about 3160 problems. Makes my E85 with E50. Can't wait to see how much more power my car makes with E135. Those are the same numbers, those are the same tuners that tell you to throw a single D-Twerk 400 pump in and run it at 21 volts. Alex, I just downgraded my transmission. What should I expect? T is for Turvy. I met a guy who did that after he blew the MT82. Then he blew the Tremec and was confused. He was probably doing math. Wait a minute. I blew up a China MT82, right? Right. I installed a Tremec 3160, right? And that blew up, correct? Can you explain that to me? Yeah, you're not wrong, LSX Sosa. I think you've made it in life when you can mod your car, but not need to work on it yourself. Oh, yeah. If I had a tech, there's a kid in the complex. Shout out to Laid Out 50. Laid Out 50. I'm going to give him a shout out. Maybe y'all can follow him because, you know, it's a thing. Instagram's a thing. Let me see. Laid Out 50. Good guy, man. Good guy. Tyler Heistan is his name. And he is a bagged stance guy. Works at a Mercedes dealership. He is the plug on alignments, and he does a little side work once in a while, right? This guy right here. Love this guy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me click on this and make it. There we go. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. Tyler Heistan at Laid Out 50. He is a bagged stance guy. This is one of the more solid people I have ever met in my life. Young cat. Gen Zer. Low bitches. Low. This car is, I mean, dude, it might not be your cup of tea, but this dude is so freaking legit. And if he was able to work on my car more often, I'd give him all my work. But, you know, the kind of work I need is specialty work. Headers on a GT500, swap out the converter, stator on a Turbo 400, you know, race shit. But he is just starting out. He's a young guy. Give him a follow at Laid Out 50. Let's bring those followers way up, huh? Because he's a good guy. He's actually one of these guys that kind of deserves that notoriety, in my opinion. And the guy's so freaking legit. He gets the work done. And you know why he gets the work done, guys? I severely overpay him. I severely overpay the dude. If he goes out, aligns my truck, and puts in a new axle, I give him whatever you want, bro. Because I want to keep him motivated. I want to keep him super motivated. And every time I say, hey, man, you got time? But he's like, yep. But if the dude, he's such a hard worker, a good guy, local to me, the guy's super legit. We need more people like that. If I ever make it, and I would just say, bro, can you be my personal tech? Bro, if I ever make it in life, I'm saying make it. I'd be like, Tyler, I'll pay you whatever you want, but I need you to work on my shit all the time. Bro, I put him on my payroll, for sure. Man, he went from a Civic to a Coyote. What a jump. Yup. And he loves that low shit. The whole bottom of his car is all scraped up. He loves that shit. Loves that shit. I know. And he understands that he is a bagged dude. And he's not a bad guy. He is static. He would actually get mad at you if you were to say he was a bagged dude. Upgraded my rear sway bar S197. The car has sway bar relocation brackets and lower control arm relocation brackets. Had to modify a few parts to make it work, but can be done. Gotcha. Sweet. Coyote pushing 800 at the rear wheels. It's almost 1,000 at the motor. That's not happening on pump gas. Alex is 100% right. Just saying. Also, see that. Nah, we need more people like you keeping young dudes motivated. That dude is motivated. I pay him whatever he wants. That kid has a bright future ahead, and I love the fact that he's out there working. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Wanted to talk a little union stuff, a lot of misinformation stuff. Taught a guy how to do a burnout today. So I'm sure I'll get hate on the union stuff, but you can't fault my logic on the union stuff. I'm sorry. And all the misinformation that's going on out there, defending it gets really exhausting. Just wanted to give you some examples of what people are doing out there and being a little demanding on their stuff. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Have a great weekend. I will be back on Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a little bit of peasant chat. We don't have a subject matter on peasant chat. All we do is we talk a bunch of shit and hang out and see, and you can't pay for comments. So that's one of those, fun chats that we can have a good time in. And tomorrow I'll do a video for the dating channel, standalone video, going to be a good time. I'll try to keep that channel growing because I'm hoping that channel just outgrows this one. And I can just do dating shit and regular life shit. Vlog about me like in the Keys. Hey, I'm in the Keys. I'm fucking, just real gay shit, stuff like that. All right, guys, I'm out of here. See you guys Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. Have a good weekend. See y'all later. Bye.